following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Outsider Champion.
And guys, don't discount the importance of this match. Even though the title is not on the line, this is still very much a huge match for her.
Cole, when you're the champion, every match is a huge match. Remember, you have an entire locker room looking to take you down. Once you show even the least bit of weakness, that's when they've got you.
Miss! Money in the Bank!
And her opponent, from parts unknown, she is Mrs. Money in the Bank, the Queen.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Gonna be good. This is not gonna be brain buster. Harsh impact. This might be it. Oh my. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Drop kick from behind. She has some reason to be concerned here, but you certainly cannot count her out yet.
Well, she certainly seems to favor being outside the ring. Though for the life of me, I cannot figure out why.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. She is on fire.
To the face. Hard landing there. Nothing to worry about, just a little misstep on her part.
Beginning to look bad for her here, but she knew this match wasn't going to be easy.
And you just get that feeling that being outside the ring so much here in this match will eventually come back to haunt her.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
And she's back in the ring now. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Looking a little dazed here. Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
She's looking a little unsteady. Her opponent, look who it is.
Oh, what's this about?
Big reversal. Don't think that one is planned.
Boy, that's the truth.
Tear the features clean off your face.
She's got a chance to win it here.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. Irish whip. Into the quick cover.
Yes! Unreal performance.
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
That match wasn't very memorable, but the superstar showed a couple of glimpses of doing some good things.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
There's plenty of reason for celebration tonight.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Psycho, and at a combined weight of 403 pounds, the Destroyer and the Dragon, the authors of pain.
Byron, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team competition. That's how good these teams are.
And their opponents, accompanied by the Princess, and at a combined weight of 351 pounds, Global Axe Sue and the Iceman.
Look at the champ's face, guys. I don't remember the last time I saw him focused like this.
And don't forget, this is a non-title match, so the fact that he's this focused right now really tells me something about his mindset.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Nasty fall. Right to the heart.
He's starting to sweat now. like extremely confident.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants. Nailed it.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Beautiful technique.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
In off the tag. He's on the defensive here.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Here we go. Oh, what a right hand!
This might be it, guys.
Tag, his shoulders are down. They got it. We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of glad that match is over. He comes out with a W, but it wasn't very pretty.
Here are your winners, Axe, Sue, and the Iceman.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Samurai and Angel.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has eyes on this match right now. That's how big this one is.
And their opponents, the Tag Team, the Queen, and McGregor, the Good Guys.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me like the champ is a little more relaxed than we're used to seeing her.
Well, if she thinks she's got the night off just because the title's not on the line, I've got some bad news for her. Because the beating she will take will be anything but a vacation.
And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive. And these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. Oh!
Across the back of the neck.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, that's one way to bring it to her opponent in time.
I think we're going to get the tag. Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
Shoulders on the mat. Plenty of fight left.
So resourceful.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
There's a tag. Here comes the attack.
What are they going to do?
You gotta believe this one's over.
They can't walk after that attack to the back. She goes for the cover. Easily kicks out of that one.
Yeah, this early, no chance. That'll hinder your modeling career.
Things starting to go the other way for her. But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team.
She's turning the tables.
Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
See a high-risk move from the...
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now. Shoulder tackle.
Domination here. And she drops her.
That was about as in-your-face as it gets.
And here we go. Oh, look into the armbar. He's got it locked in.
Time to tap. That could be a game changer.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
Beautiful drop kick. Tagged in.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Right off the apron.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to... When she gets in attack mode, look out. What a tag team display. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here are your winners, the Queen and McGregor, the Good Guys.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
With wins like that, there's no way these two should even think about splitting up. Just my opinion.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these teams going back to it at some point in the very near future.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from New York, Kitty.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our big steel cage match.
And I know both of these superstars are supremely tough, but you'd have to assume they're experiencing some butterflies here as we wait for the opening bell.
And her opponent, from Texas, Cowboy.
We've seen some crazy steel cage matches in the past, and guys, this one should be no different.
And keep in mind, this is among the most taxing matches in all of WWE. Regardless of the outcome here tonight, these superstars will be feeling the effects of this steel cage for quite some time.
Steel cage action kicking off here, guys.
Look at them locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals. Suplex. Oh, right in the face, destroyed.
Shoulder tackle.
Big clothesline. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, she's taking out some offense here. She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
At this point, I think it's fair to call into question her preparation for this match. She's clearly being outclassed right now. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Hooked up. Absolutely planted.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. Now, losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Nailed it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
She goes for the cover. No trouble getting out of that one.
Too soon. Head scissors applied. Oh, look at this.
Oh, what impact. Harsh impact.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, continuing to punish them.
And a pin attempt. She kicks out of that one.
She's still in this one.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
That's what makes her so dangerous.
She's looking at it.
What a slam.
That might be enough.
Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
We've got something brewing here, Corey.
Yeah, I suspect things could get a little out of hand.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. It all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top.
Shoulders on the mat. No, they're not done yet, not even close.
Way too early.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
In a powerful takedown. She might not know where she is right now.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Oh, scoop slam. Irish whip. Uh-oh. In position. Look out. Here it comes. Drop kick.
That has got to be it.
She might have it. Oh, incredible height.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, Scott.
Will it be? I think so.
Just before 3, that was real close.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
She's licking her chops. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. She's got something in mind. And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
You're not going. Oh, that's the impact. Incredible.
Look at him go.
Oh, to the body. That hurt. Boom, what impact. Beautiful technique. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean it's Alexa Bliss on the way. You better look out now.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. The superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, in that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured. Oh, and it's a reversal. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Impact. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. This steel cage match is in the books.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. Steel cage matches never fail to surprise and amaze.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff. I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moments that made this match a great one.
Here is your winner, Cowboy.
Going to add that match to the highlight reel.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, Janetti.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
And her opponent, from parts unknown, Quick Draw.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Leg sweep. Nicely done.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a clothesline. Ouch. Working on the leg. Look out. There she goes. Nailed it.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
She's starting to take a beating. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Yeah, but I feel pretty confident saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
And she turns it around on her. She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that. She is on fire.
She's looking at it.
Beautiful technique. Nice. Shut it down.
Here she goes. is back in the ring now.
It's over.
The cover.
The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
I'm just glad that thing is over. That match was tough to look at for all the wrong reasons.
Here is your winner, Quick Draw.
Big win here, guys.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Outsider.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 220 pounds, Iron Man.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The abuse these competitors are about to put themselves through with the hope of being the last one standing is almost hard to imagine.
Running hip attack, what impact!
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Clothesline! As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker.
Oh, what a clothesline!
Forcefully delivered.
He's starting to stagger a bit. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not over yet.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
You gotta believe this one's over. That sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. some things.
When this guy's on, look out.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Boom, what impact. Back in the ring again. Look at this. 3, 4. We will go on.
5, 6, 7.
And this match is going to continue.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
These competitors are absolutely destroying each other in an attempt to be the last man standing. Can you imagine the pain and suffering you have to inflict to knock your opponent out?
5,
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
6, 7.
And the beat goes on. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
This might be it. Oh, my. 1, 2, 3.
You know, these guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
5, 6, 7, 8.
This is a last man standing match, and the physical punishment has begun to take its toll.
Oh, nasty impact. 2, 3.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
5, 6, 7.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere.
Just when you thought he had nothing left. My goodness, that connected. 3, 4, 5.
The last man standing match is one of the most physically demanding matches in all of WWE.
8.
This match ain't over yet.
That'll leave a mark.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. These competitors are absolutely destroying each other in an attempt to be the last man standing. You gotta wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. He's taking some offense. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting him to be the last man standing here tonight. And he very well may be. But right now, it's not looking so good for him.
This is exactly the opening his opponent was looking for. It wasn't easy to find, but hey, he found it. Finally.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
And this match is going to continue.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
3.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw, the flagship program of WWE. Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure. Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go anywhere. What a match.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight. Not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Beautiful technique.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
2. 3.
This match has been non-stop since the bell rang.
6. 7.
He's lining them up. I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
You're tuned in to Monday Night Raw live and in high definition. And there's the speed paying off. And the beat goes on. Man, this has been a great matchup.
1. 2. 3.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Just breaking down the opponent. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game. While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match. Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but I don't know. It's not like it's a major injury or anything. While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match. Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but I don't know. It's not like it's a major injury or anything.
A lot of people looking to praise this superstar, but the way I see it, competing injured just goes along with the territory.
Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game.
While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match.
Keep in mind, this superstar is competing hurt tonight, or so we're told. I'm not so sure I believe it.
Man, let the ref do his job.
Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar to step inside the ring with an injury, but I don't know. It's not like it's a major injury or anything. Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game.
If I hear one more person tell me about how brave this superstar is for competing injured, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, what we're talking about here is essentially the equivalent of a hangnail. I wouldn't necessarily call that an injury.
Not over yet. Shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Boy, he is rolling. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match. Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game. Some might say that it wasn't a wise move for this superstar. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
You gotta believe this one's over. Go on. People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match. Here it comes. Just inflicting so much damage to the body. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Yeah, that's one of the more graceful dives you will ever see. Here it comes. Finishing touches. Wow. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
He survived the brutality. What guts.